Matt, thanks for your time today, especially when you're so busy on this current project. We'll dive straight in. First question, tell us a bit about yourself.
So, my name's Matt Gore. I'm a senior project engineer for Wates Construction. I'm currently working on a high school project in Wigan. It's actually my old high school, St John Fisher High School. Been here now for just under a year. Project's going to run for about 3 years. It's demolition and new build for 1,050 children.
How did you hear about Leica Geosystems?
So I've been in engineering now for the last 12 years. It's something that I've been brought through as using Leica. I started off using an instrument called the TS06, and I've just always used Leica. I've tried other manufacturers, I've tried other total stations, and just always gravitated back towards Leica. It's something that's just been ingrained in me. It's something that I've always used and it feels comfortable. So it's just natural for me to use them.
So what trends in the industry drove you to Leica iCON?
So I started using iCON about 6 years ago. I was doing some reinforced concrete frames in the middle of Manchester and was looking at ways that I could diversify how I was doing the work, how I could speed up the work that I was doing. Being on a large project, having a lot of moving parts, I needed things to be a little bit more streamlined. So I got in contact with Leica after seeing some advertisements about iCON and thought I'd like to have a try of it. So I met up with Richard and he showed me the system, and from there I've just taken it on. It's been brilliant.
What support did Leica Geosystems offer you?
Well, Leica have been very supportive through the last 12 years of me using them. What they've done is they've come down and done demonstrations on different pieces of kit. So initially I got them down to show me robotic kits, which was, we're talking 10 years ago now. And they've done the same for the iCON system to show me exactly how that's going to be used, how to implement it, how to make the most of it while on site, and then using newer pieces of kit like 3D modelling and scanners. So they're really, really good at actually coming out and helping and showing and teaching, because it's all about learning. Everything that's new is good to learn.
That does sound like brilliant support. So what benefits have you found from using Leica iCON?
It's the speed of it. It's the more that you put into it before you go onto site, the more that you use it on CAD, the more that you understand what you're going to be setting out, what you're going to be surveying, what you're going to be doing, the easier it is to implement on site. It's like having AutoCAD on site.
What applications do you use?
I use everything that's on iCON, to be honest. So the more that you actually put into the device itself, the more that you spend in the office making a drawing to put it onto the actual tablet, the better the outcome is for iCON. So you can spend time on AutoCAD creating a drawing. I do master drawings for them, where I can split up different aspects of the actual building work, and then I can implement it into the actual device itself. So you can turn layers on and off and easily switch through. It's like having AutoCAD actually on site, so it's really good for being interchangeable while you're on site. It's brilliant.
What would you say is your favourite feature?
My favourite feature that I've used recently would be being able to do a heat map survey. So I had a small issue where we had rainwater pipes that were on a roof and not in the lowest point of the roof. And what we was able to do with the iCON system was survey the roof and show with a heat map exactly where the low spots were for the roof, so we could re-drill exactly where the rainwater pipes were going. It was so easy to do, and it was easy to grade exactly where the low spots were, where the high spots were, and it was just simple.
Has it helped you reduce costs in any way, or helped you save time?
It saves a lot of time. Like I said, the more time you put into it in the first instance inside in the office, the more you get out of it. So you save a lot of time doing that. Cost-wise, it can save you a lot of cost through time saving again. You know, it's something that you don't spend forever out on site because it's not necessary. You can understand everything from the office and implement it on site very quickly. Your survey works become very simple. They're not drawn out. It's easy to use. So time saving is cost saving.
Do you use any other Leica Geosystems products?
I've just hired a RTC 360, which is a 3D scanner. So Leica came out and did a demonstration, and they showed me how to basically scan the steel frame that I've just put up. So what I've ended up doing is hiring the kit in, and I'm going to go out to a few different jobs, and we're going to scan different aspects of different jobs to see if there's any way of implementing a 3D scan to the different parts of the build process.
How do you see yourself introducing the RTC 360 into future projects?
I'm looking at the RTC for different applications through from doing topographic surveys, doing cut and fill models, again looking at M&E and different ways of surveying how and when everything's going to be installed, and being able to actually pinpoint what we've done, when we've done it, and before we close up a building I can actually see where everything is. So it's going to be beneficial for us as a main contractor to actually you know, have the information there of what we've installed, where we've installed it. It's like an as-built survey, I suppose. It's going to be something that we could possibly give to clients and say, listen, you might not be able to see where everything is. You might not be able to see where the M&E is. You might not be able to see exactly what we've built, but we can give you a detailed model of exactly what's there. So if you do have an issue, you can see and walk through the building as we've built it.
Any final comments?
I would just highly recommend that anyone try iCON. I think it's beneficial to give something new a try. It might take a little bit of time to get used to, but for anyone that is CAD savvy, for anyone that is looking for an added boost in speed on a project, I think it's highly beneficial.
Matt, thanks for your time today and for your sharing your insightful knowledge with us. That was fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.